Good morning, everyone. The program is about to start. Please kindly take your seat. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great honor to welcome you to this special celebration, the 10th anniversary of the Tarrant County College Northwest Erma C. Hadley Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics, known as CEATL. I'm Dr. Thomas Sosa, the Vice President for Academic Affairs at TCC Northwest. For the past decade, Northwest Seattle has been a dynamic center of excellence and innovation. As an off-campus instructional location of TCC Northwest, it proudly serves as the home of our Business and Industry Division with 5 workforce-driven programs that offer 12 certifications and Associate of Applied Science degrees, pardon me. Joining us today are our outstanding faculty and staff at Northwest Seattle. Would you please stand? This group of individuals is deeply committed to student success, bringing their passion and expertise to hands-on learning experiences that equip students with the skills needed to excel in high-demand careers. Please join me in giving them another round of applause. In addition to the Business and Industry Division, TCC Northwest offers a diverse range of academic pathways that prepare students for successful careers essential to our region's economy. Guiding these pathways are our divisional deans, whose leadership ensures that our programs evolve to meet the needs of our communities while delivering high-quality education and training. We would like to take a moment to recognize our deans for their dedication. Would our divisional deans please stand to be acknowledged? Thank you all for being a part of this milestone celebration. Your presence here underscores the profound impact of TCC Northwest Seattle on our workforce and on our community. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Zarina Blankenbaker, President of TCC Northwest, to share her welcome remarks. Dr. Blankenbaker.
What a great day to be a TCC trailblazer. I'm Dr. Zarina Blankenbaker, and I have the honor of serving as president of Tarrant County College Northwest. Today, we celebrate a milestone, the 10th anniversary of this innovative Erma C. Hadley Northwest Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics at Perot Field, Fort Worth Alliance Airport. This center is a shining example of when vision, collaboration, and commitment come together. Since opening in 2014, Seattle has been home to some of the most advanced training programs in aviation maintenance, logistics and supply chain management, non-destructive testing, professional pilot training, and most recently, welding technology. At 163,500 square feet, which I hope you will explore today after this formal program, this facility is not just a building. It's a launch pad for careers, innovation, and economic growth. As we look to the future, we remain committed to fostering strong partnerships, developing cutting-edge programs, and ensuring that Seattle continues to be a model for workforce education. The success of our graduates strengthens companies, drives economic development, and fuels the innovation that keeps Texas and our country thriving. I would like to take a moment to recognize the incredible leaders, collaborators, and partners who help bring Tarrant County College's vision to be the leader for academic excellence, student success, and economic impact to life. We are honored to have members of our TCC Board of Trustees with us today, including our Vice President of our board, Mr. Kenneth Barr, who will be speaking later in the program. Trustees, thank you for your unwavering support and commitments, not just to our students, but also for our community. Also present today are members of the TCC's Chancellor's Cabinet, and I would like to invite my colleagues to please stand and be acknowledged for your collaborative leadership and for your dedication to TCC's vision. Our Chancellor's Cabinet, please stand. Thank you for being here. We are also grateful for the support of elected officials who champion education and workforce development. Would all elected officials joining us today please stand? Thank you. And as importantly, our business, industry, as well as education partners, many of whom serve on our advisory committees, and some who are proud graduates of our programs. Your partnership is invaluable. If you are one of our esteemed partners in business, industry, or education, please stand so we can show our appreciation. I have one more person that I would like to personally recognize, and this is the founding dean of this off-campus instructional site who plowed along with us 10 years ago, and that is Mr. Clint Grant. I thank each of you as we continue to collaborate together to take our programs to greater heights as proven engines for economic growth and industry creativity. Now I'd like to share a special highlight video that reflects on the center's past, celebrates our present, and looks ahead to the future. In this video, you will hear Erma Hadley, who was Tarrant County College's chancellor at that point in time when we opened these doors. She assured us then of our resolve to doing things first class. Roll the video, please.
5527, you're clear for departure.
We don't like to do things halfway. If we're going to do something, we want it to be first class.
The future belongs to those who first see it, then make it. Our trailblazing spirit drives innovation, delivers real-world training, fuels economic growth. We and our business and industry and community partners will take aviation, transportation, and logistics well beyond what others only dream. We have accomplished so much since we opened our hangar doors in 2014. Just imagine what comes next.
Alliance Tower, 769er Sierra Papa, I'm ready for takeoff.
Cessna 769er Sierra Papa, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, the neighborhood. The neighborhood, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
It is indeed a wonderful day in our neighborhood. Seattle has a proud record of more than 1,100 graduates, many of whom are making their mark at companies in Texas and across the nation, and some internationally. Along the way, they're gaining in-demand skills and real-world experience. By equipping students with cutting-edge training, we're preparing a powerful workforce and driving local and regional economic development. Employers tell us that our students are ready from day one to meet the demands of modern business. These graduates ensure that their companies thrive in a competitive global market. Here's the big takeaway. Industry, educational partners, prospective students, alumni, all view this center, Seattle, as one of the top facilities at any higher education institution in the nation, offering the perfect blend of foundational knowledge, hands-on experience, and business connections. It's worthy of your attention, your interests, your time, and reflections from TCC's Chancellor, Dr. Elva LeBlanc. Roll the video, please.
Reaching a milestone is always a great time to celebrate. More than a destination, momentous occasions like this recap how far we have come and remind us that our road to greatness goes through Tarrant County College. I wish I could be with you in person as we embrace TCC victories in regional economic impact, support from our business partners, and the lives improved by and for the students who benefit from our high-demand programs at the Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics. The idea for TCC to have a footprint at Alliance was introduced to our Board of Trustees in the late 90s and became a reality 10 years ago when the college bought the Bell Helicopter Building. In doing their due diligence, the trustees met with key influencers in the Alliance business community. They held special board meetings where the community made a strong case for Tarrant County College being here. As big as the vision was 10 years ago, the results are much greater. TCC's aviation maintenance program is among the largest in the nation. Our aircraft provider, U.S. Aviation Group, hires 100% of our airplane track graduates as flight instructors. A partnership with Veracity Aviation prepares students to meet the region's growing need for helicopter pilots. Our non-destructive inspection, training and evaluation offering is the only aerospace-focused program in the United States. And thanks to numerous internship opportunities, many of our logistics and supply chain management students have multiple employment offers before they finish their training. To our many business partners, Hillwood in particular, my profound appreciation. Equally important, I must recognize our leadership and faculty who care deeply about our students and ensure they have the knowledge, skills, and experiences required to begin good jobs and launch rewarding careers. We have much to celebrate. Our horizon is clear, unlimited, and expansive. Our progress is definitive, and we share it with everyone here. Ours is a winning team. Thank you for playing your position with gusto. Together, we accomplish so much.
So as Dr. LeBlanc reflected on how far we've come, it's clear that our success is a result of the collaboration and support of many. Our TCC Board of Trustees has been a key advocate for the vision and growth that we're celebrating today. It is now my privilege to welcome the Vice President of our TCC Board of Trustees, Mr. Kenneth Barr.
Well, thank you, Dr. Blankenbaker. I'm pleased to be here today. It's a proud day for Tarrant County College, and I'm privileged to represent the Board of Trustees at this special event. You know, every time I come here, especially come to this hangar, I find it an exciting place because it indicates to me the opportunities that are available to the students that TCC serves. Our board president, Teresa Ayala, was called away at the last minute, and unfortunately she couldn't be here, but I'm glad to fill in for her. What began as a bold vision has evolved into one of the nation's leading teaching and training platforms for aerospace, logistics, and supply chain management professionals. Together with our valued business, industry, and education partners, TCC mapped a solid flight plan back in 2014, one that continues to fuel our workforce and elevate our local economy. Many of our special partners and friends and faculty and staff are here today. Many of them were here 10 years ago. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our President Teresa Ayala, Secretary Jeannie DeKine, Assistant Secretary Leonard Hornsby, Trustees Shannon Wood, Laura Pritchett, and Dr. Gwendolyn Morris, thank you. Dr. Morrison was a board member when the college had the vision to purchase this incredible facility, and she can testify that the forward thinking of the trustees and Chancellor Erma Hadley Johnson Hadley brought us here. Fort Worth and the Alliance Corridor were growing northward, and Tarrant County College knew it must be a part of that. The development of the Erma C. Johnson Hadley Northwest Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics, boy, that's a mouthful, was timely for the aviation industry and a prime opportunity for us to live out our founders' commitment, the people that founded the college, to high-quality education that improves the quality of life. We also are honored to have foundation board members, Ms. Adeline Rogers, Mr. Larry Anfin, Mr. David Groves, and Chef Sultan Kareem here today. Please join me in thanking them for their continued support through the TCC Foundation. Thank you. Many of our students and alums are here today to help us celebrate this remarkable milestone. You are the heart of everything that we do, and it's always been so. Isaiah Islander is a shining example of what Tarrant County College can help our students achieve. He had an employment offer before he finished his Associates of Applied Science in Non-Destructive Inspection, Testing, and Evaluation, the only program of its kind in Texas. And now he fills a vital role in as a non-destructive testing inspector at Mayday Manufacturing. Isaiah's story is just one of many, but it represents the heart of our mission to provide students with the education and opportunities they need to succeed in high-demand careers. Please help me welcome TCC Trailblazer Isaiah Islander. I was trying to.
Thank you, Trustee Barr. My name is Isaiah Islander, and I'm here to speak about my experience at TCC and at Northwest Seattle. When Ms. Queen, the NDT professor, asked me if I would speak here today, I was thinking, I'm definitely not doing that. I was thinking, Ms. Queen, you do remember I was the most quiet and shy student, right? So I responded with, I'd love to, and here I am today. Here I am speaking to you all because I am honored to be invited to this event, and I feel that I owe it to Ms. Queen, my classmates, and to TCC. The man I was before I walked through the doors here may not have accepted such an invitation. I was lacking in direction, responsibility, and commitment. The reason I enrolled here arrived almost 4 months into my first semester when my beautiful daughter was born. Responsibility of a different nature was thrust upon me, and I knew I had to commit to the path that TCC provided. There were times when my fortitude was tested. It was difficult to balance work, school, and my new fatherhood. I had days where I nearly fell asleep standing against the wall in the darkroom where we developed film. Yet I remained devoted, and I am proud of my achievements here, but I can't take all the credit. Ms. Queen is an excellent instructor and mentor, and she treated us good. Some could say too good. I mean, we had snacks and a coffee pot in the classroom. We couldn't have had it any better. And my classmates were, and still are, very supportive and helpful to each other. Also, I can't leave out Mr. Ramos and Dr. Pearson. Although we only took one class from each of them, I was genuinely impressed by their knowledge and professionalism. Along with all the support, the engaging and interesting classes kept me on course. I really enjoyed learning about the different inspection methods and had a lot of fun during the hands-on lab hours. We also had great guests come speak to us. It was exciting to hear the stories of experienced professionals and see the many paths we could take our careers. And I was inspired. I began my career while I was still here completing the program. And for the first time in my life, I could say that I had a career that I'm committed to. I didn't just have a job anymore. Even though I am only about 3 years into my career, I feel successful. When the weekend is coming to an end, I don't dread Mondays. When I'm having a bad day, I still have high regard for what I do. To me, that is success. A success I can attribute to my hard work, but also my education at TCC. To sum up, I can say that in my time here, I was not given the tools to succeed. Rather, I learned what they are. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Isaiah, for that truly inspiring story. Your journey exemplifies the dedication and perseverance that we strive to nurture in every student at TCC Northwest Seattle. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Esquivel, the Dean of Business and Industry here at TCC Northwest. It's my privilege to be here with you today. Now I'm thrilled to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Chris Ash, the Senior Vice President of Aviation Business Development for the Alliance Aviation Companies at Hillwood, a pro company. Hillwood is the long-standing partner of TCC Northwest Seattle. His commitment to workforce development and his collaborative relationship with our programs have made a significant impact in the aviation and logistics industries. Please help me welcome Mr. Chris Ash.
I tell you, if that's not the reason why we're here today, I don't know what is, right? Thank you, Dr. Esquivel, for the kind introduction. Today is truly a great occasion, and I'm thankful to the TCC leaders who have spoken before me. Today, we celebrate TCC's anniversary and the long-standing partnership that Alliance Texas and Hillwood have with Tarrant County College. We commend all of you for the tremendous amount of work that you've done to date and look forward to the future. I'd be remiss if I did not mention Chancellor De La Garza, Chancellor Erma Hadley Johnson, and former Dean Grant for the hard work and their commitment to bring this dream to fruition. Our partnership is rooted in deep connection and commitment that both our organizations have towards this community and building the workforce of the future. Today, Tarrant County College's name is synonymous with the aviation logistic training because of the game-changing Seattle program, which ensures that Dallas-Fort Worth is and will remain in a leadership position in the aviation industry. Our region employers rely on educational curriculum like TCC to produce an agile workforce that continues to evolve as aviation technology rapidly changes. In fact, Hillwood has the privilege of having several Seattle students on our team while they complete their pilot and maintenance training programs. These students work next door and outside these hangar doors, on the airport, on our customer service team, and on our flight line. We've seen several of these students graduate from this program and go on to start their careers with folks and stakeholders here located on the airport. I think it's important to name who those folks are. People like Omni Air International, ATAC, DEA Aviation, Aspire, Gulfstream, and soon to be Embraer as the manufacturer opens its first of 2 facilities here at Perot Field this year. Historically, the Seattle graduates are some of our top performers. Sorry, I forgot to turn the page there. One of the things that I have the opportunity to do is talk to several different potential customers. And TCC is always a topic of conversation that we tend to camp out on. I can't tell you the number of meetings that the senior leadership sits in with us to help sell not just Fort Worth, but Tarrant County, North Texas, and this program. And for that, we are truly thankful. Our work truly doesn't get any better than this. We just heard the best story we could hear of success, and I'm sure there's many more like them. We thank you for your partnership. We look forward to the future, and we look forward to working alongside TCC as they continue to grow the program. Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Christopher Ash. I do want to mention to all of you that Christopher is a graduate of Tarrant County College Northwest Campus. It is now, yes, he deserves an applause. It is now my privilege to introduce Fort Worth District 2 Council Member Carlos Flores. Mr. Flores is a third-generation Fort Worth native with deep roots in North Texas. He earned his bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering from UT Arlington. Council Member Flores has worked as a design engineer for Raytheon and a senior engineer at Lockheed Martin. He recently worked at Parker Hannifin Aerospace in prototype design and testing. He is a member of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics and a member of the Society of Flight Test Engineers. He is engaged on diverse fronts, devoting time and energy to public service and strengthening our community. Please help me welcome Fort Worth District 2 Council Member Carlos Flores.
Thank you, Dr. Blankenberger. Can everyone hear me okay? Just getting arranged here. As you can figure out, I had a bit of an accident, so I won't be ascending the stage. I don't want to give you a show of accidents, but I want to welcome you all here to this very wonderful Texas morning. And when I walked in, I was really impressed by the show of smiling faces and distinctive aircraft. I wish my office had an aircraft parked out there. That would be really special. But it is my honor to join you all this morning on the 10th anniversary of the Erma C. Hadley Northwest Center for Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics. And these are cornerstones of education and workforce development in our region. For the past decade, this center has provided world-class training in the industries that drive North Texas forward. These are essential industries that we must continue to develop and cultivate. So, its undeniable impacts equips our students with the skills necessary to succeed and strengthens our local economic engine. As an aerospace engineer, nothing makes me more proud than serving on the City Council and representing the college that houses the CEATL program. It is a most impressive program, and I have visited here before at the invitation of Dr. Blankenbaker, and continue to be very impressed by what you've accomplished. This vision wouldn't be possible without that strong leadership that we've already heard from today, and we are privileged to hear from someone who continues to champion education, innovation, and workforce growth in our city. And that person is Mayor Maddie Parker, which I am privileged to serve on City Council with. So please join me in welcoming her, Mayor of Fort Worth. While Mayor Parker couldn't be here with us in person, she is joining us today by virtue of a video that she's prepared, and she extends her best wishes to all of you, and congratulations on this wonderful milestone. So turn your attention to the screens for a special message from the Mayor. Roll the video, please.
Hello, I'm Fort Worth Mayor Maddie Parker, and I'm honored to celebrate a decade of excellence at the TCC Northwest Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics. For the past decade, your center has truly been more than just a training ground. It has been a launch pad for success, providing students with the education and hands-on experience needed to excel in aviation, transportation, and logistics. Your commitment to workforce development has not only changed lives, but has strengthened Fort Worth's economy, helping to make our city a national leader in these critical industries. Because of this program, thousands of students have gained the skills and opportunities to build successful careers, and our local businesses have gained a highly skilled workforce that keeps our city thriving. The center's dedication to education, workforce development, and community engagement is truly inspiring. Congratulations on this incredible milestone. I look forward to seeing the continued impact of this program for years to come, and happy 10th anniversary.
I wanted to take a little moment for an aside. Before I neglect to mention this, there were messages that our previous speakers touched on that resonated with me on a personal level. For example, in my career, one of the first things that I was tasked to do when I joined Lockheed Martin on the F-16 program was non-destructive testing. Now, I'll share something with you, okay? Got a great education, thought I was prepared, but the industry will throw things at you that you don't expect. And one of the things that I didn't expect is to be put on static testing right away in the flight test program. Very excited to be chosen for those teams. Well, I could rely on the textbook education that I got when it came to the theory behind, testing and non-destructive testing. So I knew the particulars, but not the application. And so I had to immerse myself very quickly when I got assigned on that and learn, those gaps in my textbook knowledge. But you have that advantage in the application sense of the technology, right? And I envy you because you will be better prepared than many college graduates when it comes in there, because immediately at the pace that industry rolls, you have to be ready. You have to be prepared. And you can immediately apply these things without hesitation. So kudos to you. And that mattered a lot to me because I did a lot of that type of work when I was there at Lockheed. But let's go back to why we're here in recognition of the TCC Northwest CEATL, occasion. Again, a very profound effect on our community. And I have the pleasure of presenting on behalf of Mayor Parker and the City of Fort Worth a certificate of recognition for this wonderful achievement. So, Dr. Blankenberger, could you join me here on the stage? And then we'll get the certificate here, and you will formally accept it. And I think that you want me to read the verbiage, so be prepared for some whereases, y'all, okay? All right. So the City of Fort Worth special recognition presented to Tarrant County College Northwest for the Erma C. Johnson Hadley Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics 10th anniversary. Whereas Tarrant County College Northwest Campus, Erma C. Johnson Hadley Center of Excellence for Aviation, Transportation, and Logistics, established in 2014, houses the largest aviation collection facility in Texas at Fort Worth Alliance Airport. And whereas the Northwest CEATL offers 5 industry-driven programs, including 6 degrees and 12 certificates, serving over 6,000 students and graduating more than 1,150, driving regional economic growth. And whereas Northwest CEATL enhances Fort Worth as a hub for innovation with unique programs like Aviation Maintenance Technology Program and FAA-approved Professional Pilot Program, plus aerospace-focused logistics and NDI and NDT programs. And whereas Northwest CEATL positively impacts the community through initiatives, like the Aviation Career Exploration Camp, dual credit partnerships, and its role as an official NC3 training site. And now, therefore, the City of Fort Worth recognizes Northwest CEATL for the transformative education and lasting community impact over the past decade. One more, I think, over there. Perfect, thank you. Got it? Okay. All right. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Councilmember Flores and Dr. Blankenbaker. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Roger Tadejewski, the Executive Director of the National Coalition of Certification Centers, known as NC3. Tarrant County College has had a long-standing relationship with NC3, a partnership that plays a vital role in how we prepare for student success. NC3 is a value-driven organization and a future model for career and technical education, creating highly skilled, job-ready professionals through a growing network of educational partners and global industry leaders. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Roger Tadejewski.
Thank you, Mike. I'm truly excited to be here. Roger Tadejewski with NC3, but for Tarrant College, and the NC3 leadership is Tarrant Community College or Tarrant County College and the Northwest Campus, but the whole Tarrant County College is part of NC3 leadership. So system-wide, It's a major program that works with us nationally, and we cover many areas with TCC in manufacturing, aviation, transportation, welding, automotive technologies, et cetera, just to name a few. Their commitment, though, to bring us together today is to continue to grow this strong partnership with local and global industries. As a member of the NC3 network since 2017, TCC's and CEATL's vision and dedication to providing students with high-quality, competency-based education and industry-recognized certifications has made it a model for integrating industry certifications. The applications that Chris and Carlos touched on are so important to our industry when students leave here and they go into the workplace, whether they're going into the technician side, the engineering side, et cetera, as part of that workforce, and supports the economic development and for the greater Fort Worth community. NC3 and TCC is proud to be here today for the 10th anniversary, highlighting the institution's growth and its impact on students, industry, and the broader community. Looking forward, though, NC3 looks forward to the advancements of Tarrant's vision and working with local and regional industry partners, as we've heard earlier, growing and implement certifications that are not only implemented here, but are industry recognized, but globally recognized, so students can stack and grow and build these certifications, even in due enrollment and so forth. And again, across the aviation, we do things precision measurement, welding, data analytics, semiconductors, and even composites, things that are coming collaboratively together with TCC and our national partners. Tarrant County College participates in many other activities. If you've seen on the screens here in the spring, we'll have our National Signing Day, which brings students, parents, and community right here to the community to celebrate students that are coming into the professional trades and aviation, especially, not only as technicians, but even into the engineering paths. We celebrate the students committed to those technical careers. Many instructors continue to integrate the certifications and continue to grow that. One of the things that I wanted to mention for Zarina is that from our early days, I think Zarina, when we first got started, I think we had maybe 200,000 or 300,000 certifications going nationally. I'm happy to be here today is that we are approaching the 850,000 industry certifications issued to students and are well on our mark to hit 1 million in 2025. And I know Tarrant will be part of that number when we reach that milestone and celebrate that nationally. Additionally, the NC3 model has grown even outside of the United States. We are now doing this in Canada. Most recently, the country of Jamaica has joined and are again building into this because the tremendous need of that skilled workforce that is not only needed today, it's needed tomorrow, and it'll be certainly needed in the future, and the great technologies that we've heard about that are coming, but that opportunity for young people, as we heard from Isaiah, that it means for their families and their communities. That's who NC3 is, that's what we do, and that's why TCC is part of this. So in closing, the job placement, career success, and of course here at CEATL is dedicated for the further strengthening in its role with NC3 by expanding the professional development, working with their instructors and new instructors and existing instructors to continue to grow. We do that a lot with our industry partners that give back to the instructors on that professional development and continue to deepen those collaborations with our industry partners, our school districts, and the greater Fort Worth community. So with that, I would like to ask Dr. Blankenbaker to come up, and we have a NC3 Center of Excellence plaque to present to Tarrant County College in the Northwest Campus today. Okay, and I think Dr. Edwards comes up next.
Good morning. I'm James Edwards, Vice President of Student Affairs at the TCC Northwest campus. As we close this celebration, let's take a moment to reflect on the milestones we have achieved. For 10 years, TCC Northwest Seattle campus has been more than a place of learning. The impact made here is real. It's seen in the careers built, the industries strengthened, and the futures shaped. And as we look ahead, one thing is certain: the best is still to come. Thank you to each of you, our partners, our faculty, our staff, our students, for your presence today. Your support and collaboration and belief in our mission fuse the success we continue to celebrate. The Northwest Campus leadership team expresses our gratitude to the planning committee for their hard work in organizing this remarkable event. The efforts have made today a fitting tribute to a decade of excellence, partnerships, and life-changing opportunities. We now invite you to refreshments to my left as you entered the building and participate in a self-guided tour of the building. You will find refreshments there, and to my right, through the gate there, you will find where Trailblazer, our college mascot, and our student ambassadors are waving at you now. So along the way, you'll be greeted by this group of students stationed throughout the tour, eager to share the insights of their program. And you'll easily recognize them by their matching t-shirts, as you see, featuring a special icon of the Northwest Seattle 10th anniversary, designed by one of our very own professional pilot students, Maria Bolivar, who won our anniversary icon design contest. Her creativity has given us a lasting symbol of this milestone. And to our honorable elected officials, the Chancellor's Cabinet, Board of Trustees, and the Foundation Board of Directors, we ask that you please stay behind briefly for a photo opportunity. Thank you so much, and we wish you a wonderful day and safe travels. Thank you.